Have I told you lately how much I appreciate you? You know, you do a great job around here. This place would not be the same without you. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the team. And thank you for a job well done. You know, why is it so hard for leaders to have this conversation? For us to tell the people that work with us how much we appreciate them, how thankful we are for them to be part of our team? Well, for some reason it is, and I'm no exception. In my previous business, I was the world's worst. I appreciated people. I just didn't tell them enough. And today when I work with leadership teams, it's the same thing. Leaders generally have their heads down. They're hard charging. They're thinking about achieving those goals. And so many of the times, we don't take the time to think about the people that help us achieve these and just to tell them a simple thank you. You know, we're so focused on problem employees and getting the right people in the right seat that when we have that right person in the right seat, we don't tell them thank you enough. So if you find yourself in that situation, as I did, find some people in your office who are your best culture champions. I'm talking about people who, you know, eat and breathe and sleep the culture of the company. And at my office, I kind of made them my party planning team. They were great for celebrations and anniversaries and birthday parties. And they also were great at finding ways to say thank you. So for kind of employee recognition and appreciation, we did many things, but one of my favorite, you deserve an extra payday. So what they did, they found about a dozen different types of candy. Paydays and Snickers and Starburst and M&Ms, and they bought a case of each of them. And then they printed some sayings on these little blank cards. And in my ops manager's office, we had all these cases of candy, and then we had these pre-printed cards. And for example, Payday, it said, you deserve an extra payday. M&Ms, it said, many and many thanks. Maybe the Starburst one said, you're a star. And then on the back, it was blank, and you could write a personalized note, a thank you, an appreciation to the person who you felt like had done a great job. And I'll tell you, it was hugely successful. Personally, because I had not established a habit, I hadn't become good at this, I made myself a rule. I said, for 30 days, every single day, I'm going to tell someone how thankful I am for them. So at the end of every day, I was normally one of the last people there. I would spend a few minutes thinking about the day, thinking about who I was thankful for, who had made my life a little bit easier that day. I would run to the ops manager's office, grab a candy bar, write a note down, and leave it in their chair. And without fail, the next day, that employee would come over, they would thank me, we'd get to have a great conversation, I would get to tell them in person how much I appreciated them. And I'll tell you, I saw these pieces of paper stuck on their cubicles, stuck on their desktops, stuck on their monitors. They remembered it. In fact, sometimes a year later, I would still see that stuck on their cubicle. They remembered it. They remembered how much I appreciated them. And I'll tell you, while it did a lot for the employee, it did a lot more for me. At the end of that 30 days, I was a different person. And it was really creating a habit in me to tell people how much I appreciate them. And you know, this works on anyone. I've given these things to CEOs, and I've given them to entry-level dispatchers, and I get the same reaction from everyone. You know, in our society today, we just don't hear thank you enough. So if you find yourself having some of those issues like I had, make a commitment. Make a 30-day commitment that you're going to tell someone every day how you feel about them, how much you appreciate them. You can go buy candy bars if you would like, or if you're watching your waist. We also used some software later on called Hey Taco. It was a way to kind of reward people internally. When someone received so many tacos, they would get a reward. So it was an application you could install on your computer to tell thank yous to people. A newer program that I've seen and heard many good things about is Crewhoo. So whether you use candy bars or Hey Taco or Crewhoo, tell people how you feel about them. I guarantee you'll be a better person in 30 days because of it. So talk to you next time.